Okay, so on this video, I'm going to show you how to make a tracking page on your website. Okay, so you can track people that go into your landing page, he go into the email marketing form, and then he go into a thank you page to download a file. You can either track people to send the email the file via email, because we know that many people don't want to people share the thank you page in order for other people to download the file as well. But you can also send the file via email, let's say a mailing boss. Okay, so you can have like an exclusivity for the users that got into that website, got into that page. Okay, so he went into all the funnel, he got into the last page, which is the actual page for the thank you page. Okay, so he can receive this ebook, the free ebook, or an ebook that he might purchase for you. Okay, so he will receive it also on his email. So I'm gonna do this example, okay, to pretend that you are selling that product, but it will also it will also work if you are like giving away a file, a PDF file or something like that at the thank you page. So we're gonna need to use the CRM, okay, the Builderall CRM. You can go to apps, you can go to CRM, and you can track your users, okay, by their actions. You have to make sure that you have the availability to have the CRM on your plan. So the CRM is only available on the marketing plan and above. Okay, so it's the $29.90, I think it is, on the plan. Okay, so we're gonna go to CRM, which is this one. We're gonna go to Cheetah and Mailing Boss. And on Mailing Boss, I'm gonna create two lists. The general list that I'm gonna collect all the users that got into my landing page, and another list that I will move the users that actually buy the product or actually got into my thank you page. Okay, it can be either on both, but because I'm redirecting people that got into my thank you page, is because he either went into my funnel or he actually bought my product. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new list here. The name will be general list for ebook. Okay, for this example, it will be just single opt-in. Okay, next, and you have to fill here a little form. So you can put here the URL with the lead registration capture form. You can just put here the URL for the website you're gonna use for the funnel. So I already have here a funnel number 1, which I already worked it on before. I'm gonna click on it, and I have here the URL for the funnel. So I'm gonna copy that funnel over here and justify why I need a single opt-in on my list. So I'm just gonna say that I needed to capture their emails for CRM tracking. Okay, continue. You will also receive via email that the single opt-in list was just approved, that you are responsible for the action that the users do on your list. Okay, so we're gonna go to create a first name, so I can have my first name in the email on this mailing list. So both fields will be required into my mailing list. So save changes, and I have here my general list for the ebook. And I'm also gonna create another list that will be for my VIP ebook. Okay, VIP ebook, VIP ebook. Okay, and also will be single opt-in. Okay, next, and I'm just gonna put here the same URL, and I'm gonna put here I needed to move users from previous list, and double opt-in is not necessary. Okay, just gonna click on continue, and now I have two lists which are single opt-in. Okay. Oh, the VIP ebook, it has to be single opt-in. The general list have to be double opt-in. So I need to change it to double opt-in. Okay, the opt-in just only can be double opt-in. You don't need to change this also. So I'm gonna save changes. Okay, so I have here my general list, which is double opt-in, and my VIP list, which is single opt-in. Why do I need a double opt-in and a single opt-in? Okay, so in order for the CRM to work, the user has to make some actions, but he needs to leave his email first. So he cannot be confirmed. So after he confirmed, he will get the tag. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna capture the email first and just tell them or tell him later on that he needs to confirm their email. So he doesn't know that he needs to confirm the email first. He's not gonna know. So I need to make him continue to my funnel. So I have here my to list. So we're gonna go into my funnel, edit website, and you have to make sure to create here a home page for it, a thank you page, and a confirmed email page. The exclusive offer, any webinar, and this I'm not gonna use it, so I can just delete it. Okay, this one. So I can just work on the 3 pages. So I can go to my home page where I'm gonna add the email marketing. So you can create this page like the way you want it, but it has to include an email marketing form that it will be connected to the general list for ebook. Okay, so I'm gonna erase all this because I don't need it. So I will just leave the email marketing, okay, form to be connected to that list. Delete it. And delete the menu. Okay. I also have to make sure that I have to enable the CRM feature on my website, but just gonna save here. Okay, this is all nice, it's cooling up, so just gonna save changes. Go to Cheetah, so I have to go to my site settings to enable the CRM. So I have to enable here CRM enable. Just save. Okay. After that, I'm just gonna go back to my editor and just save again. So I'm just gonna force the changes on my website. That's perfect. Okay. So this is my website. I'll clean up. So I have to connect this email marketing form into a list. So I'm gonna connect it to a general free ebook list, which is this one. And just click on save. This is my email marketing form that I'm gonna use, that they need to leave their details first in order to track their actions. So we're gonna go to the CRM, okay, and we're gonna add that website here. So I'm gonna click on new origin and we're gonna put the name for it. So for this example, I'm just gonna put ebook example, okay, and the origin domain will be, since I don't have any domain connected to my website or to my funnel, I can use this one, okay, for now. But I have to make sure that if I connect it, or if I connect a domain later on, I have to make sure to change the URL for the origin domain later on here. And I'm gonna choose here site builder, save. Okay, so I'm gonna click on my ebook example. Okay, you can see that it is enabled, and I already have here my website. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna add here my website, which it will be my funnel number 1 homepage, or I can put my homepage, okay, where this step occurs. So I'm just gonna click over here on the three dots, just go to the website. Okay, so I'm gonna add that one here, and the iteration type will be page visited. Okay, the previous date, no previous date. Okay, so just click on save. So I have here my home page. I'm gonna add the confirmed email page, which I'm gonna do the same. Go to the website, copy the URL, go to my CRM, and add that website here. So the step name will be confirmed email, and the direction type will be page visited. Okay, save changes. So this is the actions that it will automatically track, that the user actually got to my home page, he went into my confirmed email, and then he went into my thank you page, which it will trigger the action for the user to be tracked, that he actually got into my thank you page. Okay, so I'm just gonna click over here the same and copy the URL for my thank you page and gonna put it over here. Encryption type will be page visited as well. Okay, but I have to assign that after the user got over here, I will assign a tag. So I'm gonna put here a tag that will be completed because he reached into my thank you page. And the action will be to subscribing or copy to a list. From this list, which it will be it didn't load the other pages, but I'm just gonna save no action for now. But I need to set an action in order to assign a tag for it. Okay, so after assign a tag, I can move it into my VIP list. That's why I created 2 pages in my mailing post. So every single lead, it will get into my general list for ebook. But if he only reach into my thank you page, he will be either moved or copied into another list. If you want to keep the subscriber into the same list because you want to send an email sequence into all the users, you can just keep that user here, so you can just copy it into another list. But I want to know and I want to make sure which of them got into my thank you page. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my CRM and I'm gonna close it and open again, so it will automatically load the mailing mode list that I just created. So we're gonna go to actions by score, origins and steps. Origins and steps. Then we go to ebook example. So I have here my website. I have to make sure that I'm gonna assign a tag, and I'm gonna copy them to another list. So I will copy it from the general list to VIP ebook. Okay, because he got into my thank you page. I'm just gonna click update. Okay, so he's gonna visit my homepage. He's gonna go to confirm because I want to let him know that he needs to confirm the subscription. So he needs to go into their email. So after he confirmed the subscription, he's gonna get into the thank you page, and the completed tag will be assigned. Okay. After that is all good. Okay, you can go to actions by score, and you can go to ebook example. You can do here a quick test. Okay, you can also track here a new actions, like the user on this action. I don't know, he did something else. I don't know, on the thank you page, you can also put here like a love free ebook, or an offer for a super checkout product, or an external checkout, or any additional change here. You can also here put a new action that it will be, I don't know, he clicked on the link. Okay, on the link that I put over here. I'm just gonna go into my thank you page, and I'm gonna remove this because I'm not gonna let them download the free ebook. I'm gonna send the free ebook via email, okay, using Mailing Boss. So I'm gonna remove this from here. Okay, so let's say that I want them to take them to another additional website. So after he went into my funnel for the free ebook, I want to take them to another website. So I'm gonna put it over here at bottom, and let's say that I'm gonna add this. Okay, so I can put here and put a headline, check this offer. Something like this, okay? And the URL will be to take them, I don't know, into the homepage, because I don't have any additional website. So it will be the homepage. So basically on the CRM, I can put here that he clicked on the link. Which link? The link that the bottom has. Okay, so the link that the bottom has is the same here, that is the homepage for now. But you can also put here like YouTube or anything else, and you will rate them to YouTube channel, something like that. Okay, but the action will be that he clicked on the link, and the action will be that he clicked it. So I'm gonna add a new tag. Okay, so I'm gonna put over here YouTube. Okay, so he means that he actually clicked on this link, on the link that I put it up here on this green button. Okay, so the action will be, you can put here, you can also set on a score, or move it to another list, or just single, not create anything, just leave it like this. Okay, but it will automatically go into leads. Okay, and you can check here the new leads you have got into your funnel. Okay, the next step is just by going to Mailing Boss and creating that email sequence that contains the free ebook. Okay, So we're gonna go to email sequence and we're gonna create a new one. The name will be free ebook. Okay. The list will be free ebook VIP because the users that got into my VIP list, it means that he got into the thank you page. It means he got into my entire funnel. So the subscriber will be current and future, or it can be just the future subscriber only. If you don't have any subscriber, you can use future subscriber. If you already have a subscriber on this list, you can just choose set to current and future subscriber. But for this example, I'm just gonna use future subscriber because I don't have any subscriber at this moment. So we're gonna go and save and edit the sequence email. Okay. So I'm gonna put here my PDF. Mailing Boss does not allow you to put here or upload files from your computer. So you have to upload to somewhere else. Okay, so I'm gonna add a button here, and it will be download the free ebook, something like this. And the URL, you can go to Docdroid, something like that. You can upload your PDF, your PowerPoint. Docdroid allows you to upload many features here. You can see all the extension from the files here. Okay, you can upload here if you want to. You can also create an account. It's totally free. You can set privacy. You can see privacy for your documents, and you can also use if you want to use, you can also use a Google Drive. You have to make sure to select a Google Drive URL, share URL there, and you can put it over here. Okay, so after he click on this link on this button, it will automatically take them into Google Drive to download the PDF file. But the only thing is that if he goes into Google Drive, he will also have like an additional step that he can share that file. Okay, he can share the file to other people as well. Okay, so you can also lock the Google Drive file that he needs to request permission in order to have access to that free ebook. But you have to just manually assign and allow permissions to all the users that got into your funnel. If you have a lot of traffic and you don't want to do that, you want to do it automatically, you can just use Docdroid. Okay, this is perfect. It will just show the PDF file. It will not allow them to download if you don't want. So you can just create an account, upload your file. Okay, you can block it so they cannot download it or print it. Okay, this is the email that I want to send to them. Okay, this is the subject I'm gonna add to this, and just gonna click on done. So I have here my email sequence already created, but I'm missing something. I need to assign that email sequence to specific emails or specific subscribers that got the tag that I already signed into my CRM. So if we go back to the CRM and go to origins and steps, and we go to that specific website, you can see that I already signed a tag for those users who got to my thank you page. Okay, so I need to assign this tag also into my list. So I can go to update campaign, I think it is, and you can add here segmentation filters. So I can add a tag filter. Okay, so the tag filter will be completed. Okay, and they have to have this tag. Okay, if for some reason you created all this and you are moving the users, okay, let's say that you are not working with two lists, you're working with only one. So you're gonna send this email to this specific list, and the action on the URL will not be that you need to copy or remove it. You just want to use just one link for everything. So you can have this tag filter for the email. So the user that the user that got into my thank you page has this tag. So the user has this tag in order to receive this free ebook, okay, email. Or you can just choose VIP ebook, okay, which is the one the user got because he got into the thank you page, okay, and that's why he was moved into this list. So you don't need to set the tag filter, okay, because the user was already moved, because the user got into the thank you page, he went all over into funnel. So he got to this page actual for the funnel. Okay, so he was moved. You don't need to create a filter for it. But if you are working on just one list, you have to create a filter, because you can create a filter for the user who didn't got into the thank you page and the user who got into the thank you page. So let's say that I'm currently working with two lists, which is this is my example. So I'm gonna choose VIP ebook list, okay? So I don't need to set up anything else. So I'm just gonna click on save and next, and just make sure that I have here a sender's email, the firm name, the subject, save and next, and at the end I can activate it, okay? So it will be after they subscribe, okay? After this confirm the subscription, you can just also put here uh, uh, like a text or a message to say that you will receive the free ebook after you confirm your email. Check your inbox or check spam also, promotion if you're using Gmail and everything else, okay? So he will receive automatically the email from mailing boss. So basically, if we go back and start at the beginning, we're using the CRM to track the user's actions, okay? So I want to track the user action after he got into a thank you page. I'm gonna assign a tag for it, okay? He needs to go into their email, confirm the subscription in order to get this tag assigned. So you can go into the thank you page. He can go into this email. He can go into the home page or any other additional step. You can put up here. But this is how you hide or how you try to filter your thank you page. Okay, so you can avoid unwanted download for other people that didn't got into